There's a lot of talk about if the WNBA lowered the rims, it would make the game better, much more pleasant to watch. Yada yada yada. It's always something. I disagree. Now, people have been talking about this for the last few years. It's been a topic of conversation. How do we get more people to watch the WNBA? How do we get more people? I find it funny that the one person who has made the WNBA popular, like one of I'm going to be fair, a few others, but the main one, we know who that person is. Caitlin Clark does not play above the rim. Matter of fact, none of the ladies play above the rim, right? They just don't, for obvious reasons. But the one person who has a kind of a Steph Curry type style game, Caitlin Clark, shoots from the logo, long threes, has brought butts to the seat. And people are talking about, oh, let's lower the rims. No. You're building. You need more Caitlin Clarks, not lower the rim so a bunch of missed layups can turn into a bunch of missed dunks. And let's be honest. Let's just say if they did lower the rim, how often do you think you will see more dunks? You're going to see maybe one dunk, maybe two. How many attempts do you think you're going to get? Because these ladies can't dunk. They won't be able to still dunk in games unless they have a fast break by themselves where they can dunk the ball if you lower the rim down to what? 9 feet? 8 feet? For that to happen? I don't know the verticals for many of the ladies, but I can assure you that they don't have high verticals. You've seen Angel Reese do layups. She doesn't get off the ground that high. So, could you imagine her trying to dunk? So how much lower do you need to lower the rim? And then plus, the WNBA is considered is that the best female professional basketball league in the world? I'm not sure. But just think about how laughable, how much of a joke it would be to have the WNBA lower their rims while the other lower levels rims are at standard. That would mean you had to lower the rim for every single level. Would they do that? I don't think so, because why would NCAA do that? Why would high school do that? That would be too much going on. They already have smaller balls. They don't need lower rims. So what is the real solution here? It makes no sense. The lowering rim suggestion is the worst thing. It's almost like you're almost that's not if you claim to be an ally or a supporter or any of the WNBA, then that's the last thing you would want them to do is lower the rims. That would be a complete slap in the face to the WNBA and the females. And so Shaq talked about this. Now, he said some other stuff, too, so I'm going to play this clip of Shaquille O'Neal on the Angel Reese podcast. And he's alluded to lowering the rims and other stuff, too. You're going to hear all in this one clip. But I'm more focused on the lowering the rim part because I'm not going to get into the extra things that he was saying. But let's listen to Shaquille O'Neal, and he's making the suggestion of lowering the rim.
Well, I wouldn't buy that shirt, but I know my boy Christian and Alex will buy that shirt. Because listen, you're not beautiful or good looking. You are gorgeous. There's a lot of gorgeous women in NBA. Like I love seeing that when y'all be coming in, and then you know what else I realize this? Because like sometimes when people first see y'all, they see y'all as what y'all do. They don't know how fucking beautiful y'all are. But when y'all walk into the game, and men are watching the game, hey man, we like what we like. Oh my gosh, we like what we like. So we like that, and then you see y'all dunking, man, y'all money gonna go up tremendously. And y'all can look at me and in the comments, you're crazy. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Because y'all are not just fine and hot. I'm like, some of y'all are gorgeous. Like you, when you dress up And you like really dress up, and you are a beautiful, phenomenal looking black woman. And there's a lot of y'all out there. It really is. White ones too. Like y'all got some hot mamas in the WNBA. Y'all really do. So focus on that, and then focus on what the guys like.
No, we don't care what the guys like.
That's the problem.
Looking for approval.
That's the problem.
Shit,
See,
no.
that's the problem. Imagine you coming down and you, oh my God, you tripping. You tripping. Imagine Caitlyn crossing somebody up and leaning in Russell Westbrook style throw. What? White people gonna go crazy. Tripping, man. You laughing, boy.
Oh my God. Well, thank you. I
For
appreciate
all you single ladies out there, hit me at Shaq /theblackchristian.com.
Thank you guys for tuning in for another amazing.
Hold on, do me a favor. Your people. I want you to take my face right here and give me Christian's hair with the braids and ponytail. And see how.
Edit that in.
Yeah, edit that out.
This shit is crazy.
No, you gotta get him in the height.
Make sure my shit loop under and touch my shoulders too. Make sure my shit.
Oh my God. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Okay, so now I don't know. I just wanted to listen to that whole thing. I hadn't heard that yet. There was a lot of backlash about what he said, and I was trying to hear the part about the dunking. Now, so he said, imagine Caitlin Clark crosses over and does a Westbrook dunk. No, that would not happen. That won't happen in the W. Right? That's not going to happen. That's just not their game. Like, you can't make something happen that's not. You just can't force that. They play a game a certain way. And dunking is not the end-all, be-all. Look at the best players in the NBA right now. They're not dunkers. Right? Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic, these guys are not high flyers. They could barely get off the ground. Nikola Jokic, like he got like a 5-inch vertical. He's like dominating the NBA. Right? You don't have to be a high fly dunker. Yeah, you got a couple guys that were like special at doing that, but that's not what the W is gonna do. And he mentioned a whole bunch of other stuff about like, certain things they wear and all that stuff. To me, not relevant. I don't think that matters. The game of basketball is what people are going to watch, and if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. Right now, they're still trying to, get to a point where the game is good. It just hasn't gotten there yet. It's getting better. You get more Caitlin Clarks in the league, and your league will be good. Get players like that. And it's a good time to do it since she has the eyeballs. Or they were just waiting for someone to get the eyeballs. And they'll be fine on that. But you lower the rim, you start making the league like a clown world. Then you're done. If you gotta lower the rim, you might as well just shut it down. Shut it down. Because the last thing you want to do is have miss dunks posted all over the internet. You don't want that. And she said they don't care what the guys think. No, trust me, they actually do care. That's why they're so sensitive, and they say stuff, and they don't, they don't do great marketing. You see how sensitive they are this year about things. Now, the race stuff, I understand why they would be sensitive about that a little bit, even though I think that was a little bit blown overboard. But they always have been very sensitive. Even before they even got any fame, they were very sensitive online and places like that. Just off of criticism of the game. Like, hey, reporting stats. They would just get sensitive over that. So just imagine them missing dunks. And could the Sports Center even do a not so top 10 plays with a WNBA player missing a dunk without being called out for sexist? I mean, no, they don't need that extra drama. Just let them do their thing. And no rim lower. Do not lower the rims. If you still want to have any credibility left, if you still want to have any hope of ever being taken seriously as a real league, you will not lower the rims. That would be the worst thing you can do. The absolute worst thing you can do.